Okay, so in this one we're going to go over and show how you can go in and update any unknowns that come through. The system does a pretty darn good job at identifying the anchor text type, but there's some stuff that we're constantly updating algorithm to try and make it more accurate. There's going to be some human involvement in this, and it just depends on how accurate you really want to get. If this gives you a really good idea of what it's how you need to proceed, then don't take the extra time. If you're in something that's hyper competitive or you just want to be really exact, then take a couple seconds and you can update the unknowns. So we'll click here. This lets you go into the backlinks and update their types, as well as I've gotten a lot of questions from people saying, well, what about hidden PBN links? Well, if you can find a competitor's hidden PBN links, then this is the place to add those links. Also, for your money site, you want to make sure that your hidden PBN links are being included in your anchor text distribution profile. So this is where you would go in, and if you have some exact or partial matches, you would go in and put ping pong tables in here, put in the source URL, whatever it is, www.mypbn.com/test, and you can hit submit, and now this will get added to your anchor text profile. And as you can see, it figures out that this is a partial match type for you. So we'll come in here, right here, mostly featured table tennis. Okay, I would say that's a partial. So click update. Okay, that's updated. That's all it takes. So now we'll go back to keyword overview, and you'll be able to see our anchor text profile. It's changed. We no longer have any unknowns, and we can see how the distribution is. We can do that same thing for each of our competitors. Let's go in. It looks like there's one unknown in here. Scroll down to the unknown table tennis reviews. Definitely a partial. So come in. Partial. Good to go. As you can see, this starts to get smaller and smaller as we go through and identify any of the unknowns. So there's a bunch of unknowns in this one. This is the last one we'll do just so you can see the... Okay, favicon. I would say that's probably miscellaneous. Maybe you could consider it branded, but we'll update that to miscellaneous for now. See, this is one thing when it's the author's name. You could call that branded, miscellaneous. It's kind of dealer's choice. Let's call that branded. And again, there's no page refresh, which is nice, so you can do this pretty quickly. Now you want to be consistent here. I'm kind of just going through willy-nilly, but fun games, we'll call that miscellaneous. Reciprocity of, yeah, miscellaneous. And last one, Sarah S. I think we called that branded up here, right? Let's see. Yeah, branded. Okay. Now again, we can go back to our keyword overview. We'll see now we are out of unknowns. So now we can see a really good example of the ideal anchor text distribution. We want to have 10 branded, 16 empty, 1 exact, a bunch of long tail, etc., etc. And then again, you can see what you'll need in order to achieve that for your money site, and then you can see the most used, partial and exact. And that's kind of how to fine-tune your the anchor text type determination.